Right, we are recording.
We are recording.
I'm Boris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So I'm number 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the first woman?
Yes. Yes, I
Doing it for the gals.
Three guys.
Okay.
I need anyone. But it's just that guys happens to be the first 3. So you're the first female with a pair of breasts. But there was a lady over there. There was a lady over there, so I didn't want to be like.
Well, she's got them
too
too.
vulgar. Yes, right. Breasts. Yeah.
Just go for it. You've got to be convinced.
Yes.
Cool. And how have they been so far? Like,
Amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You enjoyed them?
Just been speaking about anything and everything.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did you have a plan of things you wanted to talk to certain people
No,
about?
just literally just turn up and talk.
Chatting.
Like,
Nice.
don't have to plan anything.
Nice.
Because the conversation just flows when you just don't plan it. And before you know it, you've spoken about anything and everything. So, no, don't plan it, because nothing goes to plan anyway.
It's so true. I used to work for LS Radio when I was in Liverpool.
What's that, Liverpool Street?
Liverpool Student Radio.
Oh.
So when I was studying in the north, and I was part of the interviews team, I was head of interviews, and like every single time, so the previous people were like, oh, you have to, suggestions for how to like do a good interview and stuff, and it never went to plan, obviously.
No, it's nonsense, because you just flow in the conversation. And if they're okay with it, then you don't need to have the agent like, yeah, can I talk about this?
I ain't talking about that.
Just
You can't
talk.
talk about it. Yeah.
And actually, loads of celebs, once they see that you're treating them as a human and you're not trying to catch them out, they'll just have a
Just
chat.
go for it and like chilled and,
And that's where the quality material comes from, because
I think so.
you just speak about human life. Like, just you're a celeb, but you're still human, and then they get the best material.
I think so, because you just, go for it with honesty and things fall into place, don't they? I mean, that's my approach, I don't know.
What accents can you do?
Oh, lots.
What's your best accent?
Probably Liverpool, I can pull it off and talk like this for hours.
So how long did you go there for?
For 3 years.
And what did you study?
I studied-
Radio production.
No, not at all. I studied communication, media and music.
And did you stay on the campus, or did you have your own place? Like sharing with 4 friends
No,
because you can't afford one house?
I shared in first year, we had 10 people in one flat.
10?
It's mad. No, 11. 9.
How many?
And then second year we had 10 people in an old pub.
How many bathrooms, or how many?
One in first year, because you're in halls.
1 bathroom and 11 people?
Yeah, well,
It's a bloody
no,
hostel.
hang on, 2. So there was 2 toilets in the bathroom, and then there was a showery bit.
So you could shit in the shower, but it just would mean that you couldn't have a shower the next day.
Someone did actually.
So really, there's only 2 toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
11 and
But
2
then-
toilets.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, 9 and 2 toilets.
Literally,
And then 10
it's-
and 4. I think we had 4 toilets. 3, 4 toilets in the second house.
It's like the toilet down there. There's 5 of us waiting for one guy to come out after he's
That
taken a
never
shit.
happens with men.
Yeah.
You never have to wait.
No.
That's what it's like to be a woman.
Yeah.
There's never enough toilets.
Wait for one
everyone.
seat. You can't just sit your ding dong at the side and just wheeling in a line. Yeah. Feel sorry for women. Never looked about it like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so true. That's why you never see lines outside men's toilets, do you? But you do outside women's.
Yeah, that's a good point. 1 seat, 1 bum. A long thing.
Do it like the Romans. You know the Romans used to have public toilets, and there's a bench with loads of holes on it.
Really?
And everyone sat next to each other, had brushes that they weren't.
Wanking off her.
No.
Come here, let's go. I'm going to take you to the toilet.
Everybody together, go. Why are we Russian in ancient Rome?
Well, I've got to go, that's why we're Russian. But,
That's,
did you get
yeah.
it?
No. Haha. Yes.
I must go now because I have to get back for my train. Yes, I've gone to Moscow. I must go now to get the train. Yes, I'm Russian. I have to go back.
I like that. That's very good.
Yeah, you crazy. You crazy
crazy.
girl. You're fucking crazy.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's the only
What
Russian,
accents can you do then? What's your favourite?
I
I can do more by the way.
can do pretty much any accent. It's just I've got to be in the flow of something.
Right.
For someone's observing in quantum physics. If you observe a particle, it becomes a wave. Someone's observing. I have to be able to dominate. So therefore, you
Right.
dominate their energy, and they're not observing anymore. Whereas if they're observing you, when you say to Beyonce, "Give us a song, Beyonce," she can't just suddenly break out and "Oh," can she?
Yeah, especially, well, yeah.
Because when she's on stage, she's dominating.
Yeah.
Whereas if
She's
she's
in that flow.
yeah, if she's just put her kids to bed and she's gone to Tesco's and she's like getting some milk and someone goes, here Beyonce, give us a bit of Halo. She's not going to be able to do it because she's not in the flow.
She's got to clear her throat. And
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not taking my honey and lemon. But my favourite, I do a good Nigerian one, yeah?
Oh, very good.
It's because I used to speak to a lot of people online and they used to try and scam me, yeah?
Yes.
You know these Nigerian scams online where they try to sell an iPhone, but there's no iPhone, yeah? It's just like, it's just an ad that says iPhone 7, £500, yeah? So I transferred this guy about £500 into his account one time and I never saw a phone. So I lost my money, yeah? Mm-hmm. And he said he's not a scam, and I believed him.
Serious?
Yes, this was a long time ago, very long time ago when I was learning how life works, yeah? So I thought everyone was my friend.
How young were you when this happened, by the way?
Oh, like...
It's quite relevant.
18.
Okay, fine.
But then the second time I bought a phone, they sent me a bag of sugar. It's on Facebook. Nice. I thought, okay, she's got a Facebook account. She'll pay half, I'll pay half. I paid half. And this fucking idiot clearly thought, I've done him. I'll send him a bag of sugar, and it was the same size as an iPhone box. I took it out. It's a bag of sugar in a box.
That's the worst.
I was livid.
Stay away from Facebook.
And went to her account, and there was no account. She blocked me. But a lesson I learnt was, unless you see it, it doesn't exist.
Don't believe it.
You see this sexy, rich Dubai lady saying she's got a yacht, she wants you to come over to her. Unless I see the yacht,
I ain't gonna believe it.
It doesn't exist.
Okay, so what happens to have you taken that into sort of a spiritual sense of it as well? As in, if it's not physically in front of you, you don't believe it, or?
I suppose that could be like trusting your gut.
I suppose.
Trust God. The God says, the voice in your head says, don't do it, you fucking idiot, that's a scam, you know it's too good to be true, blah, blah, blah. No, it's okay, it's an iPhone 7, £400, great, it's half price,
I'm going to make $1 million with this phone.
Yeah, that's probably what I learned, which is like, just trust my gut more. But it wasn't even a gut, like, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I like to learn from a mistake rather than not do it. I'd rather like step in dog shit and then remember to look where I'm going afterwards, than like, look everywhere for dog shit beforehand.
Where's the shit?
Because you don't know when it's going to happen.
No, you don't want that to be your approach, do you?
So no more buying stuff online.
Good plan.
Unless it's eBay or PayPal, where.
Unless it's little Mics that you get from Amazon.
Little Michael. Little Michael.
Yeah. No, mine's Michael then. What's
mine could be
John.
Judith.
Judith. Oh, it has to be female. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, but it just might as well.
Okay.
Like,
Michael. Like what's that show? My cousin's been like pushing me to get to know British like comedy shows.
Have you heard of Impractical Jokers?
No.
No. Never ever?
No. I mean, I can imagine what it is.
Have you got Netflix?
Not anymore, I used to, and then I didn't use it enough to like...
So, Practical Joke, you don't have Sky or anything, do you?
No.
Okay, so Netflix, Impractical Jokers, they're 4 American people from school, and they're just like 40 years old, immature, playing pranks on each other.
Okay.
It's the greatest show alive.
Okay.
Like, the only place that I laugh my arse off, like, I'm proper, like, barely laughing.
Okay.
It's just amazing.
Well, I've been told to watch loads of stuff, but by my cousin, he's been telling me to watch Peep Show. I've never watched that. Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah, you need to watch that.
Never watched that. Well, I watched one, which
it's
is
like 10 years old, but you need to watch that because then you can watch the Christmas special.
Well, this is what everyone
and then
says.
Understand.
It's like
who's Smithy?
No, I know who Smithy is now because I saw those compilation videos.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, "You will love this woman who's what's her name? Who goes like, Michael.
Oh,
Michael,
it's Pam. Mick. Mick, don't call Smithy. Oh, Mick. You won't understand.
I can't.
Yeah, you won't understand like how similar that voice is unless you've seen it.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
She does have like.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was down the pub and she was crying and I didn't.
She was crying all
Mick,
over me.
I'm gonna do.
Anyway, so I've been told to watch that. But I don't know if this happens with you, but here we go, it's not going to stop, is it? I don't know if it happens with you, but when people like tell you to watch something or read something several times, I kind of personally I then backtrack and
don't watch it?
Don't really want to watch it.
Right. Know. Like Nico, he said, sent me a link of this like person, this Chinese person, he's mentoring whatever. Anyway, he sent me on YouTube. I haven't watched it. Because unless my mind has a reason to watch it, my mind's focused there. Even I would watch it if he said watch it now, and I would, and I might enjoy it.
Right.
My mind's over there. It's like that before that, and then I just forget about that because my mind's...
No, I'm the same. Like, because especially with watching like films and series and stuff like that, because I quite often like have like podcasts and stuff in the background while I'm doing something else. But you can't really do that with sort of... Well, I suppose you can. Lots of people do, don't they? But like with a TV series or a film, I like to be engaged.
I like to watch it. It's not just sound. You need to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like I've tried that. Like I've tried just like getting changed to getting dressed whilst it's on, and I'm listening, but I really have no idea what went on because it's a film's based on what you see and hear.
It's a full immersive experience.
Yeah, like you're hearing this person to come in like an actor, and I'm like, well, who is he? Because I never saw his face. So I'm like, was that the guy over there? Like. They both sound Australian, so for all it's the same person.
Could be the same one.
And you realise you watch your Neighbours and they're all Australian.
Haven't seen Neighbours.
Why aren't you in that one over there?
You'll get into it, good.
Why don't you pause cousin? Why don't you buy the beach house and...
at the beach house?
Australian's an accent that I need to get into.
It's super easy.
It's
you
not
just got to relax into it, be really positive, and it just comes out, you know?
Do you ever watch
So
Border Force?
No.
Customs.
Yes, that's that. Yeah.
So they go to the airport, and she's like, "Is anybody tampered with your bag?"
Did you pack your suitcase yourself?
Sir?
Sir, please come over.
On this form, you said that you didn't have any meats, and you've got packs of beef jerky. What is that? Not my friend, not me.
Oh, it's for your sick son. Okay.
Yeah. My dad loves that. That's all he watches.
Okay.
My mum just watches like soaps in Emmerdale and Coronation Street. My dad is always Border Force.
Okay.
And it's like, lady smuggles 50 grams of coke up her ass from Dubai, and she has to take her to the hospital and like, can you bend over for me, love? I'm going to pat you on the back.
Bit more.
Can you just cough on me? just a bit more. Oh, there we are. 50 grams of coke. Who's buying?
Oh my God, this is good.
So a lucky day, boys.
I'll stop you right there.
We're going to the pub afterwards after I've sold this.
Oh dear. Yeah, so
it's not mine. It was my husband.
That.
He was fingering me, and I don't know what happened. He must have he smuggled it.
I don't know. It's nothing to do with me. No, do you know what a hard accent is? Is South African.
It sounds a bit like Australian, but then it's like that, like a drumming, like there's a sound like this. But I've not practiced.
That sounds more Asian to me. But
you have to say the word paper cut.
Paper cut.
So I was shooting a zebra and I saw a mouse and I shot it.
That's what they do in South Africa.
I do. Yeah. On YouTube, right? When I first started to do accents, there's this guy who's he's English. He did 20 accents in one video.
I've seen that.
He's got like 40 million views. He's a white guy.
He's
Was
like
about
Swedish and stuff.
He was like 15. He was really good at all of them. He was doing posh, gay, American, South African, Nigerian, Jamaican, and he put like cartoon stuff in the background where it was like animated, and it's really good. And I used to listen to it, and I used to record myself, and it was like a 3-second delay where I would then repeat what I heard, because I would be able to follow what he was saying, and then I'd listen to it back and hear my accents and how good they were, and I'd keep doing it until I got it perfect.
Okay.
And then literally I could just be like do any accent afterwards without him in my ear, and that's basically it. And he did like 20 accents, so it was all types of American, like redneck, LA, New York, Boston, all that type of shit.
Okay, so you can do Boston.
Yeah, I can, but I can't be loud.
You can. Be as loud as you want. Send your message to the room and the universe all at once. Yeah. Well, I like that. So you're a what do you call it, learner?
I literally can listen to something on YouTube and I remember every single word.
Yeah.
I had the knowledge for life.
So you're
I just hear it and listen.
It's not kinesthetic, or visual, or
visual, kinesthetic, and audio thing. So it's
everything.
both. No. Audio, listen, and then visual, like what I see.
Okay.
What's the other one? Textbook retards. That's what the other one is.
No, I thought visual was when you can read something and take in the information.
Isn't it visual like just seeing in general?
Yeah, I suppose. But anyway.
Yeah, visual, audio, and kinesthetic, whatever that means.
Yeah. Is there only 3?
Yeah.
I feel like there should be more than 3.
Yeah, there's so many more.
There should be
so many more
dimensions. I know, duh. They've reduced things down.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I think, like, because reading something, taking information from reading and then taking in information from visual sort of diagrams and stuff like that, which is how I do it. I hardly ever remember stuff I read.
It's like watching Gavin and Stacey without watching the telly. I'm hearing stuff,
but
I'm not really...
you'll remember what you've heard, right?
Yeah, but like, if I can't see it, then it's like I've lost more chance of remembering it if I hear it and see it, as opposed to just hearing something in the background, because then you've got your eyes storing information as well as your ears.
Well, yeah, taking it in.
Do you ever get that, where you like, these start to...
fester.
And then you pick it and you're like, fuck, why did I do that? Because now I've just like pulled it all the way down my finger and it starts to bleed.
You've got to suck it. Anyway. Yeah, that's what having... Have you had a tattoo?
No.
That's
I have got an elephant on my... and Spider-Man on my arse.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have had a tattoo?
No. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Some people
when you go to get spider at the web, and like, you know, bent over because it's like the spider, you know, just like, come here. Oh, look, last night's lasagna.
Oh, we need to stop talking about poo. Well, we can continue. I'm not going to limit you in any way, shape or form.
No,
but what I was going to say was that's what having a tattoo feels like.
What?
You know, when you've got a scab and you start picking it and like it itches a bit?
Yeah.
That's what getting a tattoo feels like. At least if you get it here, which is where mine is. But I don't know what it's like getting it on sort of thinner skin bits.
I live off pretty much a ketogenic diet, and I had bread for the first time at Niko's house. He fed me scrambled eggs with pretty much a whole loaf of bread. We shared it.
Yeah.
And then I had some bread throughout the other one of that week. Yeah. And then I had this rash all around here, and my bollocks were itching all night.
Really?
I couldn't stop scratching them during the night.
Oh my God.
And it was one of those that feeling where I have to scratch it, but I can't, because every time I scratch it, it just gets worse.
Yeah.
And then I had all this lot on my elbow. I looked online. It's like a gluten allergy / celiac.
Right.
But I've always had bread. But it's because I've had such a pure diet, and I've removed all this bullshit carbohydrates out of my system for so long, that I had some bread. Like Nike was the first time I had bread
a thing, though.
in ages, like a long time since I had bread, and it was proper like white loaf. And I just started breaking out in all these rashes and shit, so Nike almost killed me. But yeah, basically...
Have you told him this?
Yeah, I did.
Coming back.
He said it was interesting because, yeah, it's interesting, like when you remove something out of your system for so long and you have it again, your body's like, what the fuck is this?
True. No,
get it out.
So I came back from South Africa, and when I was in South Africa, I was working on this like at a centre. It's like a farm eco super cool centre, and a lot of their food products are dairy based because they like it's a kind of what do you call it? It's a circular economy where everything that they produce, they use. It's very low waste and everything. But
recycle.
Anyway, there's a word and I can't think of it. I'm sure it'll
Shoot
come.
the cow, take its beef, take its milk, have it for a rug.
You don't shoot the cow.
And then you put its head with the horns on the mantelpiece.
No, you should
This
keep
cow went to full use.
You keep the cow.
This cow was used, even his toenails, we had it for, well, we sold it as
a kitchen ornament.
Yeah,
anyway,
okay.
And so there was a lot of dairy, and kind of I was there for a month, and within a week, my body was reacting. Like you can still see that.
Yeah.
That's still going.
Yeah, I can feel it. It's like rough.
It's
like eczema.
Thanks. No, they're getting there.
No,
but anyway,
that is eczema, and I believe that people only have eczema and like psoriasis because of what they eat.
Well,
it's
I used to
diet.
have it when I was a child, but then I kind of went organic and didn't have very much bread, didn't have very much milk, just kind of, didn't really have meat. And
because I'm a vegan, #vegan.
No, not at all.
#fuck the vegans.
No.
Hashtag fuck the vegans only on Wednesday, because Wednesday is steak night at Wetherspoons.
Anyway, I was saying, so had milk for like a lot of milk for like a week or 2 weeks, and then basically my whole body started reacting to this stuff and came back, and it's still going away now, but it's basically because like I went to a doctor and everything, And it's basically because you kind of train yourself out of needing something, and then you have it again, and your body's like, what the hell is that?
So literally bread and cashew nuts, which I hadn't had like in ages. Like cashew nuts are basically, it's a bean. Yeah. Bean is made out of ricin. Ricin kills you. Beans can kill you if they're not cooked properly. Yeah. So cashew nut is basically a bean. Yeah. And I had cashews like just pouring in my hand because my dad brought some, which he has. So I don't know whether it was the bread or the cashews or both. But I just had bread like all that week anyway, so it might have been bread.
Well, quite often your system, so if you give your system one sort of problem and it goes into like full alert mode, and then you eat something that before was totally normal, your body's now in high alert. Yeah. So it's going like, nah, I don't want none of that.
And I had
bananas.
I had really bad skin growing up. Like just, I always had spots. I still have spots, but that's because of brain activity. Another story. But yeah, I always had like bad skin growing up, and I realised how much bread and milk and cheese and fucking everything and nuts I used to eat.
It's like the staple, isn't it?
Which
like
my sister was like, that's probably why you have bad skin, if you've got a gluten allergy. And I'm like, well, everyone has, there's no such thing as an allergy. It's not supposed to be in our body, but we don't realise we have it because we feel shit all the time, that we don't know what's making us shit. Yeah. We're all fat and all got issues and shit, and we have no idea that just drinking like a glass of Yazoo is, doing that. But
magic.
You put it out your system like long enough. Yeah. Literally, it's amazing what happens. Like your whole body just resets itself and goes back to like when you were born.
I think people are quite impatient about it though. I feel like, because obviously it's your body, right? And it's a sensitive fucking being.
Just let me be me. Just let me eat this cheeseburger. Just let me eat it.
Not my
fat shaming.
But we kind of think, right, I'll lose weight in a month, or I'll do this in a month, or I'll be totally vegan all of a sudden. But I think there's a case to be made for like gradual conditioning, or not just going, right, tomorrow I'm going vegan.
I'm just going to shut that door so you can continue talking, because it will still pick it up. Okay.
But I'm not talking to you, so I can't carry on at all. I need an object. That's mine. Oh. Don't worry.
We have loads of one. Put a chair in the way. So like they can't get in the door. It's been 20 minutes already. Amazing. Right, now I can start swearing and doing big acts like I'm from Boston. Like, let's go to the subway.
Voices. Yeah. Go on then. Go for it.
No, I've got to be in flow. You can't ask Beyonce to sing. She's in Tesco's. You can't ask me to do a New York accent while I'm in the library in Oxford. Yes. But the Boston accent is really good. Like Jimmy Fallon, he does really good Boston accent, because it's different. It's like it's just not the same. It's just really fun to do because it's so you feel like you're a film star, because a lot of them are like, hey, go and get your brother. Bring him back.
Your brother.
We're going out for dinner.
What do you want to eat?
You know Matilda?
Yes.
You know the two parents?
The film?
You know the two parents? You know the mum's like, Matilda,
go
and give your father a hand. And he's like, Danny DeVito.
They are American.
Yeah, they're New York or Boston.
I don't know why, but I imagined, I don't know. Anyway,
you thought Matilda was English because when you were watching her years ago, you were in England, something like that, so you thought it was English?
No, I wasn't in England, I was in Spain, but she wasn't Spanish. No, I think because in my head when I was because I read the book before I saw the film. Anyway,
never read a book.
Story short. What?
No, I can't read. I can read very well, but out loud.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I can read off teleprompter, hence for talk shabby bit. All right, then give us your audition. And
hang on.
Tonight's guest is, what does that say? But when it's in your head, your brain has to understand the lines, hear it, then you've got to follow it in your head, and if you're thinking about some other shit, the sentence just goes on in your head, and then you get to there and you're like, well, I forgot what this is, so you've got to read it again, and then you've got the wrong line, you've got to go to the next line, if it's the wrong fucking page.
It's a good thing I'm a translator and you're not, because that's exactly what translators have to do.
I can help Chinese kids speak English, but that's pretty much as far as it's going.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, vastly overrated.
And the Chinese man goes to his mum afterwards. Mummy, something wrong with this guy. He's not very good at English. What did you say his name was? I don't know, but something is wrong.
Something is wrong. Oh dear.
I actually
you need to steer clear of the national stereotyping.
Russian, I'll kill your wife and I'll murder your mother.
There's nothing I can do in this.
Oh, this is going straight on my website, so
it's fine.
Yeah, I can say what I want. That's why it's on the website, because you put it on other places they'll take it down. He said the word gay. Fucking report.
Go.
Algorithm. Come on, hashtag take him down.
Get him.
Everyone goes on Twitter, take down the cunt. Talk with Oliver.
What would your threat hashtag be? Now this is a good game.
Hashtag, hashtag avoid, hashtag ignore negatives.
Okay.
So I'm somebody that will, I just ignore negatives, because a negative person wants any reaction. The only way to remove them is just to ignore them. It's any reaction that you say, they just want that backwards and forwards. So if you just don't speak to them, and they have to know that you've got no weakness. So if they feel like there's a weak spot, and they'll keep talking until they get you. But if they know that, I say, right, I'm playing the silent game now, and I always win. Silent game starts, and then they'll just realise I can't get through to this prick, and they'll go find someone else to piss off. I play that with my parents. If I don't want to talk about something, I say I'm playing the silent game now, and they walk out straight away, because they know, because I've never failed the silent game, which means I've never spoken after I said I'm playing the silent game, because if you do, it means next time they can keep pushing and they'll get reaction. Doesn't matter what they say, I killed your hamster. Silent game.
You're going to be a good dad, you know that?
I don't want kids.
You don't want kids?
I don't marriage, I don't want kids, I don't want a house. I want to be able to just travel wherever the fuck I want, meet whoever I want, enjoy that moment, and just because at any moment you could die.
No, I only said that because I don't think a lot of parents
I would be a good
understand
dad.
How that pattern develops.
Oh yeah, like my dad, I've had such a great upbringing that it's because of my dad's patience and like knowing he's not going to give in, that you learn, like you mimic them and you learn. So basically I am him at like extreme level, like more.
Elevated.
Yeah.
2.0.
4.8.
10.0.
Yeah.
4.8, that's very specific.
Yeah, well, it just came into my head. It's like conversation, you don't know where it's going to go. 4.8 just came into my head.
It's so true. Okay, so you can be 4.8 version of your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also, I learned how to pick locks.
Go on.
I got something online, a little toolkit. It's got all these little tools in. So you pick a lock, like, so if I want to like just burgle.
Can you do it with like a paperclip?
I've tried, but I've not done it properly.
Okay.
Like, again, I've not had enough locks to do it.
I was going to say,
my front door,
on the lock type, doesn't
my mum got pissed off. She says, "Leave the lock alone. Just go away."
Does she sound like Pam?
Yeah. Pam, go Meek.
Michael.
That's what it sounds like. Fuck it. What's Stacey, Gavin?
I don't know.
Gavin. I can't remember her. Well, it's Gavin. Let's go to the seaside. No, it's not. No, wrong key. Wrong pitch.
That's Welsh.
No, she is Welsh.
No, she's not.
Gavin and Stacey are Welsh.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no. I thought you were
Pam.
still talking about Pam.
No.
She's definitely not Welsh.
Stacey.
Gavin.
Gavin said I was coming back, and I thought we could maybe go out for tea in the local pub.
What was that?
Stace, I've got to get back for work.
Stace, I'm really tired.
Got to get back for work. And James comes in like, so where are we going, Gav? Step. Yeah. Have you not seen the Christmas special? Oh, I can't even do like a little role play of that.
You can. I'll rehearse and we can
He goes, step in. He goes, what? He goes, step in. Step into Christmas feed. And then Pam and Nick start dancing and they start like doing all that. So he knocks at the door, he goes, all right, yeah. Step in, what? Step in, yeah. Step into Christmas feed. And then Pam comes out the kitchen and they start like, step into Christmas, and they get right, where's the turkey?
Would you want to be an actor as well as a talk show host?
So I'm not an actor, but I can act. So like Kevin Hart on The Rock. Kevin Hart's fine example. He's a comedian, but because you've got a name and it's a business rather than can you act.
You can also.
I will sell films because I can do like my speech genre
My speech.
will be comedy acting.
Yes.
Like comedy films, like Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, because they're funny stuff. But they're called comedy films.
Yeah, comedic.
So like the role,
I don't know.
What's it called? I just said his name. Ron Burgundy, Will Ferrell, yeah? He's the perfect type of guy that a director could write my sense of humour, or I can be like, put this in. Because I just have to like be myself, and it will be funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not really acting, even I probably could like do serious like BBC, the Queen acting, like, we need to go now, whatever.
Oh, I can actually do that accent quite well.
What, the Queen?
Yeah. They said that
this Christmas, Philip and my son Andrew have struggled.
We have found it very hard it has been, no, what did they say?
My husband has recently given up his driving license after crashing and
After
almost
an
killing.
unfortunate incident.
My son was almost, I don't know yet, could be, I'm not judging, I have to believe in government, but also I'm biased to my son. He could be, maybe. That's what, like, that's just in case like some of the rules are listening.
Okay.
Jeopardise an opportunity. Or
No, sure, yeah, but what are you
networking with in the future. You know Andrew?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Prince Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah. Just in case William's watching the podcast as he's on his way to work, or Harry's going to Canada to see.
Harry's a free.
He's free as a bird, yeah. He literally, isn't it amazing how you look at his mum and his dad, of how it wasn't, they loved each other, but it wasn't politically right and it fucked everything up. He's literally done the opposite. Someone from another country, love over political bullshit, and he's done the opposite of his father, because he knows that what's going to happen, love always wins in the end. He knows it's going to fuck up, hence why he's suing the press, because Diana, the press. So now he's like, you have to fucking take him down or don't.
I think it's also, I mean, he always talks about how, you know, mental health. And he went on this podcast with, I don't know if you know who Bryony Gordon is.
You went on the podcast?
Yeah, he went on her podcast. And it was like the first of a series of her series. It's not a bad way to start, is it?
No.
And was talking about how, you know, he finds press situations really stressful because every camera he looks at, he thinks of his mum. Every flash, every.
Really, he said that.
So I think it's a trauma thing as well, you know.
Well, he was like really young, and if he sees like these people and how they killed his mum, then you're gonna have that memory of like camera flash when you're a kid.
But he must be like next level compared to maybe the rest of his family.
And also he thought, well, my brother's gonna be king. I'm always gonna be the leftover steak that the dog gets at the end. So fuck it. I either want it all or I don't. So whilst William, like, you know, becomes king, he's fucking off skiing in Canada.
Not bad.
I mean, I'd prefer to ski.
Than be king.
Yeah, because you've got to get up at 6, and I like to lie in and have at least 8 hours and wake up naturally.
Okay.
Before sunset with my curtains drawn, so the sun wakes me up before.
Gotcha.
You've got, for fucking king, right, we're going to Peru to meet the fucking bloody king of Israel. What, now? Yes, your pilot's waiting for you. For fuck's sake, I've only had 5 hours watching Netflix. Can you come back in 3 so I get my 8 hours? I'm sorry, but the flight is going to go now. The press is waiting in Israel.
Jet and all of that stuff as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's perks, I think, to being royal. Who knows? Maybe one day you will be king.
I'd have to. Any time I will get married is to a very rich, older, like lady.
Right.
Who's got like loads of money.
So you'd be the opposite of a gold digger.
Yeah, exactly.
You would be a gold digger.
Yeah, I would. Her husband's like passed away, or her husband. They married. She got his money. He had cheated, so she's got his money through him. I wouldn't feel as guilty then. Whereas if she like worked hard, slaving her ass off, I'd feel a little bit of guilt taken off. But if she got it because she's a gold digger too, I'd be like, it takes on to no one. Karma's a bitch, innit?
Basically, Paris Hilton.
I don't know. What does she do?
Nothing. She's an heiress. She inherited.
So I could marry
all the
like
wealth
Paris.
And then, like, yeah, you can marry Paris.
It's like an older lady who like gold digged him, and then I can literally get to know her, take her out for dinner, have sex with her, make her laugh with jokes and humour and love and attention, and then I'll be like, it's just not working, is it? It's not working.
I'm sorry, I'm out.
We're gonna have to get divorced. There was no, just to confirm, there wasn't a prenup, was there? No. Fantastic.
Probably would be.
I'll see you in court, and then I'll get half, and I'll just end up making mud huts in Africa.
Yes.
No, I'll distribute the wealth to like once I've got my big $1 million house, I want to be travelling around the world, like finding homeless guys, putting them in Premier Inn for a night, taking them to the hair barbers to cut their hair, giving them pass for the local swimming club pool so we can have a shower, just fun shit like that, like public. You get like a public pool area. It's like £10 a month. You just walk in and have a shower.
Yeah.
A toothbrush is £1.
They give toothbrushes out.
He probably hasn't got any teeth. There's no point having a toothbrush. But you see, like things are easy. Go build a few mud huts.
Solution-based thinking. That's what we want.
Put a few pipes underground so we've got some clean water.
So you would want to be rich first?
Yeah. So I need to get basically. I want to be so rich and so famous that I can literally, for example, put out a tweet, and I can make shit happen immediately. Like, I'm going to.
You don't have to be rich to do that.
Well, because I want to be able to fund it.
No, I mean like, you don't have to be rich to manifest.
Oh no. But for example, I'm going to Australia. I'm building a city of 20 people. I need builders to help me for free because I'm a fame, like an actor, film star. They'll help you.
Yeah.
And then my money will pay for the supplies. But you need a name, which is like marketing. Something funny?
No,
you need a name that can get you like to sell the product basically.
Yeah.
And you need the money because money runs out. Because I will be flying first class. I'm not sitting in fucking economy.
No.
Upright.
Enough of
Going
that.
to Australia when I'm going to build a mud hut for the kindness of my heart. Okay, at least give me a bed to lie down. Yeah, exactly. Do you know where I'm going? Saving African lives. And get me this bed. There's no one even in there. Yeah? I've got Virgin Atlantic card as well. Yeah? Just take off the points.
Take me. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically. So money will provide like travel accommodation and supplies. Bricks might be a little bit expensive, or there's no bricks out there. Mud. I need to buy a shovel to dig.
Yeah, they would have bricks. It's more civilized than you'd think.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like fun shit like that. Once I've made my own shit, I've got what I need. Now I can just give to everyone else.
Okay.
But it's 1 before 2.
Right.
And then it's 2 before 1.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
You put yourself first so you have enough, and then you serve others, because you can't serve others if you've not got enough yourself.
Yeah, okay.
It's like people who have kids and they haven't got like, their parents didn't give them what they want their kids to have.
Yeah.
They can't really give them because they're thinking about how they never had it. So they see them as a threat. How this kid, you can't give that kid because you've not had it yourself. Because you remember going to your mum, and she ignored you. So now it's like, I can't, this fucking idiot's like taking my freedom away. So yeah, and obviously on a plane they say, put your mask on your face first, fuck your child, and then if your mask is okay, help your child. Because your child's going to die anyway if you've not got any oxygen.
True.
It's the same pattern.
Like it. Love
So yeah, fuck everyone else until I've made my money. When I have, I'll then suck your cock and serve you.
I like that. But what if you need the people to make your money? What if you need the people to achieve your goal?
Well, hopefully I will never need to need anyone to make money.
Okay.
I will always have my own individual independent ways of making money, like online. You can control everything.
Okay.
And then you won't need people. Like, yeah, I work with people, but not for people.
No, yeah, same. I do that.
So basically, you don't have to do what they say, and you just keep negotiating. Like, to business people, like the talk show, the production team, full well, 7-3, which is James Corden's production team or something, which was Gavin and Stacey. And then the production team is now doing the talk show.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether he took his guys over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, they're all like producer, director, they all have an input. So it's not you're going to say this tonight, James. No, I'm fucking not. Yes, you are, James. We know the deal. No, we're not.
Calm down, James.
Because it's like your own production and then you sell to the channel.
Yeah.
Or don't even sell to the channel, it's just the deal you have. Between 10 and 11 at night time, your show's on, make it good. Or if the ratings are shit, you're off. So I need to put a team together at some point.
You still depend on the ratings, so you still depend on the people who watch your show. There is a dependence, you know.
Yes, so you can't
unless you go and like live in the middle of nowhere.
Yes, yeah, you're right on that point. Like you can't start slagging off the pharmaceutical companies because they're paying for your shit. Exactly. They're paying for my wage during the ad break. Exactly. So elements like that, you're kind of controlled, even though you're not, because you can pretty much say, fuck medicine, blah, 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 blah. But then you'll lose your slot. So it's give and take. Because I'm not complete, it's not my own channels, not my own production team, not I need the people. So yeah, it's more with people as opposed to for them.
I like
so you have more leeway.
Yeah.
I ain't no corporate man's bitch.
No, me neither, I'm a freelancer.
Yeah.
No more corporate, yay! No, it's important, I think. Like especially if you're someone who understands the importance of like manifestation, for example, and how that is.
So yeah, so basically it's like like when people are speaking, it's like you know, like when you go to like the bar and it's like really
Okay,
you know, like
we can
loud
go back
and
now, so he's gone, it's okay.
Basically I was speaking too loud before, I can't be in it, I can't concentrate, it's too loud. Actually I fucked him off, right, let's go again.
Carry on.
Just waffling on some, excuse me.
No, that if you understand what
choices.
was I going to say? Choices? Oh, choices are important.
Sauces.
No, sauce or sauce?
Sauce. Saucy potato. Yeah?
I need to leave the door open a bit to up to you.
Oh, okay, that's fine, yeah.
It's not quite.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Just one thing, you're only filming in here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We're just doing a podcast, having a chat.
Just that people will just walk in and walk out.
That's okay, thanks.
Fine.
As you were saying?
No closed doors.
No.
Got it.
But I don't even know what to do, so 1 second.
I've forgotten what I was going to say now.
Sorry.
It'll come.
Maybe if you got to go.
Your internal playlist needs some work, mate. You need more bangers on there. Anyway, we're having a chat. And I was talking about manifestation.
Yeah, so basically, I believe, like you, saying that you can't truly be manifesting stuff if you're working with someone. Because it's the brain energy that you have to put into someone else. You can't do what you want because you've got to go to work. Your mind's always, I truly believe you can't be free in terms of like the way that we are if you work for someone else. I don't think it's possible. You can't, you can have elements, but you truly can't. It's a pattern of that or that, sadly.
Yeah, no, it's true. And especially if you're then like living paycheck to paycheck, you know.
You can't be, like, you just can't be.
Yeah, I mean, this is part of, I've only been freelance now for almost a year, like 9 months, but it's the best decision I ever made. Like, I've walked away from corporate translation, so you're working for big...
government!
Yeah, no, but, and this was in Italy, so it's not even the UK.
What, fuck you, government! Basta fuck you!
Fanculo. Anyway.
Kurwa. It's Polish. That's fuck off in Polish.
Is it? No.
Yeah, kurwa.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I've learned a new swear word today. Anyway,
Kurwa.
and like in a corporate environment, everyone knows exactly how much they're earning, and it's like, if this is a good day or a shit day, you're earning the same per day. Whereas now I'm freelance, it's like, okay, I want a day off, I'll take a day off, and you acknowledge that that has an impact. You might not make as much as if you were like chained to the desk, but it means that if you're not feeling it, or you know, if you just need a bit of space, you can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or line things up so that I can do a podcast,
Exactly.
for example, and then go back to work later.
The money that I spent getting here, I already made on the stock
On the
the
train.
morning on the train.
Yeah.
It went up to,
smart
it was
move.
£15 cashed out, £3 cashed out, £3 cashed out. Well, I must have cashed, I mean sold.
Okay.
And 20 quid. So I've already paid for the travel.
Perfect.
I've got my lunch in my bag.
Sweet.
Doesn't cost anything. All it costs is time. And if I was enjoying the journey, I was watching Netflix on my phone.
Time is infinite. You know, you're not spending
It's in my bed at Netflix or on the phone at Netflix. So it's, to me, it's just, I just got out of bed and got on the train. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I'm watching the series.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
That's great.
I don't think I'll ever work for anyone again.
I like that. Have you worked for anyone before?
So I did my business and shit until I was like 20.
Okay.
Fell in love at 21, so my head went to shit, and I learned all these law of attraction videos, and I learned all that for ages. Spent 3 years teaching my parents all of the stuff, and then I realised at 23, my business, which I shut down, market had changed, so I had no choice but to get something I never wanted to do, which is a bloody part-time job, fucking as a waiter, right? So it was at Nando's.
I love waitressing. I'm not even joking.
So it's at Nando's,
I've ever had. Yeah, go on.
and then Domino's, and then Ocado, and then Amazon.
Oh wow! Okay.
And that's the last time I'll ever work for anyone.
Nice. So you ended it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And then you went and bought their microphones to.
I did, yeah, and I knew exactly what that poor bloke had to do in the van in order to get it on time.
Oh no. Oh bless. But that's important. That means, I mean, I guess it's contributed to your perspective on like industry chain. You know, there's like, it's so easy to be at the top and then suddenly you're at the bottom, and then you find the freedom to go, right,
I never thought I'd ever get a job, but working at Nando's, I realised how fucking hard it is. Like, I'd always worked for myself, got up when I wanted, gone for lunch when I wanted, seen people when I wanted. There was no rules, I could do what the fuck I wanted. And all of a sudden I had to work for someone, be at a certain time, and I really appreciated it. I didn't want to be there, but now I realise the alternative. So now I make sure I get out of bed at 6 rather than lie till fucking 12 like I used to, because the alternative is walking around the fucking chicken gaff.
Yeah.
5 wings, lemon and herb sauce. Sorry, I asked it well done. Fucking hell, Johnny, she wanted well done. Fuck, what about this? Oh, cool if a fucking chicken. Oh.
So you learned to appreciate more.
Yeah, I always knew that, you know, bloody employee 9 to 5 life. I'd always been about that. But then I've never done it. But now I've done it. Like, you're knackered, you're fucking tired, my legs aching. I'm like, Jesus Christ, people would have to do this every single day, either sitting in that chair or standing. I can't stand for like 10 minutes, let alone like...
So standing desks would not be for you then?
No, I'd be on a walking treadmill.
Love that. Love that.
Well, I will not be sitting down.
No, I know.
I will not be standing. Honestly, like...
You'd be moving constantly.
Yeah, I know what that lifestyle is like now, that alternative life, and I do not want it. Like, you get back at 5, you've got to be bed at 8, you've got nothing to do in 4 hours, and you don't want to go to the gym or do something because you'll be out of sync.
You're so tired.
Yeah, like, you'll be out of sync. Like, you want to have dinner at a certain time, you want to relax, take a shit. You can't even take a shit. And you're blocked the next day because you didn't have your shit at the same time. Now it's like a double low coming through, and now you've only got time for one, and now you're on a backlog, and it's like, how do you clear it? You know what I mean? It's like, how do you clear it?
How do you take the shit?
How do you take a shit when you need a shit and you haven't had shit from the shit before? And it's like the airport on luggage security. All the luggage has come through, it's all falling off the edge. It's like, what do we do now? We've only got 2 people working. How do I clear this shit? And there's people like waiting for their luggage. Like, cool, what is my luggage gone? Some man's like, oh, fucking, I don't know either. There's shit everywhere.
I don't know.
Who's this? Pink bag or a blue ribbon? Anyone's?
Beautiful. I'll have it.
Oh, something wrong with him. Yes, that's me. Did you say something wrong? That was you. Why is this machine not working? There's something wrong here. Fuck.
It's just the joke that keeps on giving, isn't it? Oh,
yeah. Right context for anything. Just keep going. Like, when I said something wrong with Nike, I don't know why I said it. He said his brother, there's something wrong, and his brother was called something wrong. I don't know, but there was a joke connected to that.
So then everyone now needs to go and watch the first episode of this podcast, which was with Nike.
Yeah.
Was that the first one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, something wrong, something. I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, it was funny that moment.
I'm sure it was. Yeah. No, I think everything starts with appreciation. You've got to know what you have before you go out and get anything else, you know? But also you have to understand the structure that works for you. I think not everyone is suited to being their own boss. At least, you know, not in this phase of their life or not in this life of their cycle. You know, if you're not ready for it, it's not going to work for you. And if you've already kind of gone beyond it, it's not going to work for you. You've got to understand where you're at, you know, before you kind of make any decision as to what your life
I never
should be
had
like.
flu before 21, and I flew every year after 21. And I'd always had my own energy to do what I wanted. So working for like a company really drained my energy so much that I'd flu every year, and I'd never ever had flu.
Fun fact, in the last 5 years, which 4 of those I spent, 5 winters, all of the previous were working for other people. This is the first year I've not had a cold, not had any illness.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, since, when was it? Probably before I quit, so like December 2018.
Yeah, so this is the first year I took the flu jab, and I'm realising
It's
actually,
crazy.
maybe I don't need to take the flu jab. Because
I don't
maybe the
think you
reason why I
do,
was
mate.
getting it is because I was working for fucking Nando's 4 days a week, clearing the whole bloody restaurant on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, your energy, like, it does stuff to you. So now I don't think I'll take it next year.
No, I don't
Because I've never ever had the flu. And it all comes down to energy. Like, if you're working for yourself in your own energy flow, your mind is the energy is. Whereas if your mind's over there because of fucking work, your energy is divided, so now you're weak.
Yeah, yeah.
And the bugs are like, I'm going to infect this bitch with my flu.
Go! Now is the time. The time is now.
Take her down. Yeah, destroy their walls of the...
I'm in!
Go. Bring the migrants. We're over the wall. We made it. Hide. There's border patrol coming. Hide.
And sneeze!
Hide in the liver. There's no room. Try the kidney. Fuck off. There's no room here. Try the brain.
No, I'm in here!
Shh, get out.
Get your own organ!
It's like hide and seek when you're in a house and everyone's taking the space, and then the guy's like, ready or not, here I come. Fuck, where do I go? There's nowhere to go.
Cupboard.
So he just got
in the cupboard.
just a cupboard like a tree, that is.
When I was
the
little,
tree.
when I was little, I used to, when I was like proper small, we'd play hide and seek, and I would just stand there and close my eyes, and apparently
But if I can't see them, they can't see me.
They can't see me. My mum has this home video of me, like, her being like, ready? 3, 2, 1, hide!
Have you told her playing hide and seek? What's she bloody doing?
My mum was filming, just standing there like, Emily.
She's meditating. Why she chooses her time, don't she? Meditating or playing a fucking game of hide and seek. Fuck's sake, she gets that from you, Paul. Just need a moment, love, don't distract me. Meditating again, for fuck's sake. Go on then.
Sarah,
done,
she's at it again.
All right, love, I'm going on a walk now. Love? She's already gone without me. Yeah, because you're bloody meditating again. She's gone on the walk without me.
That's basically me as a child. Standing there with my eyes shut.
Standing on the platform, watching you go.
Oh yeah, that is a good song. Love that.
Yeah.
I've got there.
That came into my head when you said standing.
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, that internal playlist thing? I get some
But people
absolute
speak,
bangers.
and I just, a song comes to my head. I'm like, I haven't heard that song for years. What was that one? That was Will.i.am and Britney Spears.
But so you remember lyrics really well then?
Yeah, I pretty much know
Because I get
so
like,
many
melodies
lyrics.
and things, and I then kind of stop my whole life and go like, what's that song? What is that song? Now don't talk to me. What is that song?
Yeah, like
And it annoys me until I've worked it out.
I hear songs, and I can pretty much just like,
Chime in there.
all you need is like a name or an artist, and you Google it, and it comes up.
Yeah, I know, but like, when you don't have the name or
no
the
bat, yeah, bat, no, bat, yeah, but no black, because we haven't got a name right. You come into your head and I'm busy, and Paul says, fuck off the meditation.
This is what I'm saying. So if you don't have the lyrics, you don't have the artist, and you don't have the song, you've only got the melody. Someone needs to invent that shit.
So you know Elon Musk?
Yes.
Basically,
Not personally. Yet.
so when you think certain things and see certain colours and hear certain sounds, you get different frequency. At some point there will be like a head thing that goes on your head, which picks up the frequencies, which each frequency is set to like a certain word or a language. So you can literally see the sentence of what they're thinking.
They have that already.
Have they?
Well, not coloured based, like not that exact mechanism, but the reading your mind thing and the getting words out. Yeah, they do.
But if you're thinking like, hello, my name is Oliver and I'm in the library with Jessica Johnson, whatever, yeah? Can they see like, I'm in the library with Jessica Johnson? Like, there's no frequencies, put them in order.
I don't know enough about this to answer
You know, I think
that
Elon
question.
Musk will do something like that.
Okay. Elon, we're counting on you.
But yeah, what were you saying about the song thing? So you can put up the song, it will recognise the frequencies.
Hopefully, yes. So you'd have to have a visual one, which was the colours, and then you'd have to have a sonic, whatever, an audio-based one, which is for freaks like me.
You know, like Shazam?
Yeah,
That's,
but
it would be the same thing. He recognises the frequencies.
No, because Shazam's based on stuff that's been recorded already, so it's like a library.
But the database of where the songs are
Yeah.
is based on frequencies connected to the song.
Yeah, but this would be like unpredictable because everyone's for example, perception of colour is different.
Yeah.
Your sound perception is
Yeah,
different.
It's different, right.
Your sense of pitch, all of this kind of stuff.
Okay, I got it, yeah.
So it would have to be proper advanced.
We Nike spoke
Elon,
about...
that's our challenge to you.
Yeah, like me and Nike spoke about you see blue and I see gold. And you know, laurel. And the other word was, there's the word where it's a sound, half heard laurel, half heard someone else.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
And the dress thing.
Yeah, it's about, we see different. So if you had like a machine for like, she's thinking blue, or you could be thinking pink, but then what is pink and what is blue? So again, it'd be a bit tricky.
Yeah, we'd have to, yeah.
I wouldn't, Elon, just hold off for now.
Yeah.
Make a few cars.
Just give me a call, we'll have a chat about it and brainstorm.
Make your tunnel car thing, and then we'll speak about the head thing. I'll get commission for that. Again, it went out.
Yeah, 100%. It's on there already.
Yeah.
Sent it out to the universe.
Are you Muslim? What is that?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, this was a bracelet that my grandmother gave to me before she passed away. It's the last thing she gave to me. Yeah. On my last trip, which was before I left to South Africa.
Mushroom trip or?
My last travel adventure. Yeah. So that's that, and so I wear it now quite often.
I've had a ring for ages, and I see people with the diamond, which I used to have, and I'm thinking, should I change?
No, I like the ring.
Because I got it pierced with this.
With that ring?
No, like with the diamond.
Okay.
And then after like 6 weeks, I could take it out. But every time I knock it, I'm having a good pick. all of a sudden I get this bloody like pus ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it not healed yet? Like, what the fuck is going on?
No, is that pure silver?
No, it's just Tesco's stainless steel.
Well, that's probably
stainless
why
steel.
then. Yeah,
It's an earring. It's an earring.
No, I know, but stainless steel is not pure, so your body.
Is that
can
why
still
sometimes
work.
it like pusses up?
Yeah, particularly that because that's like an area of your body that has constant blood flow, especially now because it's bloody freezing outside.
So I need to get a real silver one.
Either silver or titanium.
I am titanium.
Yeah, so surgical steel, titanium or silver, and you should be fine. But then some people react to silver, so they have to get gold.
Wait. Black or gold? Black or gold? Black or gold?
Yes, tune. Titanium was my favourite one so far, though.
Yeah. 6 songs down. I'm going to write a playlist.
Yeah, we need a playlist for this podcast. Songs mentioned include.
Credited to Giles Barkley and CeeLo Green.
Copyright.
Credits go to Beyonce.
Yeah, we're making them money, man.
Yeah.
From our mentions.
Yeah, they get like a penny for every time you, I don't know, you give a fuck.
Well, I want to know how much people make from like each. Say someone mentions a song on TV or on this, you know. Do they get royalties?
Yeah. So.
But mentioning it, not playing it.
No, I think it's just playing.
Oh, okay. So sorry, guys, we haven't made you any money with our mentions.
No. Sorry, Beyonce.
Did we use Beyonce? No.
No, I said it, but I didn't sing a song.
Sia though. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh well.
Where'd you see her? Wait, did you say you see Lo?
No,
Or see her?
Sia, the singer.
Not CeeLo Green?
No. Of Titanium.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that was
She
Sia
did
many,
that.
many years ago.
Yeah.
Before Sia was a someone.
Is this pre-Fringe?
Me or you?
No, Sia.
Oh,
You know her
I don't
singer
know.
on
Like,
Fringe.
I don't know.
I don't know when that came in.
I've no idea. I don't think she likes the fame.
No. Must be
David
quite
Guetta
fun,
said
though.
that he only hired her because of the voice, because it was an amazing voice.
Yeah.
And obviously that
the
might
right
be a
way
reason
round.
why she covers her face, because she never wanted the fame anyway. And still to this day.
Well, I'm not sure it's that, because you get the fame just for in a different way, you know? You get the fame for the thing you want it for, rather than for, ooh, it's Sia.
Yes, rather than,
going into
she's really
Tesco.
fit, it's
Yeah.
like, she's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which to me is the right way around.
Do you forget like hairs growing out your arm?
What, random ones?
Just random hairs.
No,
I was
not
like, I
them.
picked this off last week and it's growing back.
No.
It's gone. Make a wish.
What, with the hair? No, it's with eyelashes.
Oh, hang on a sec. I was looking in the mirror. I've actually got long eyelashes.
Yeah, you have got long
I
eyelashes.
don't understand why though. 'Cause I'm Chinese and we're small,
Well,
so I don't
that's
know why I've got
alright.
long eyelashes
Jeans.
if I'm small.
Jeans are weird.
These aren't jeans. They're the trackies from actually eBay.
Are they?
Yeah, £10
I
from
like
China.
The pockets, very nice.
Yeah,
Very
£10
nice.
from China.
Creative
About-
recreation.
Yeah,
That's
this is
my life.
ASOS. I got a £20 voucher from ASOS.
Very good.
Went on ASOS. These were like 70 quid, down to 30, and I only paid 10.
Did you get them because of this thing?
No, because they were the cheapest but most expensive. So what I mean by that is, ones that were 30 quid, these were worth 70, but the other ones were worth say 50, which
Gotcha.
means higher quality. Technically, if it's more money, I thought these would last longer. So now these are my new London shoes, where I
like them.
go to London and
Except now you've gone to Oxford.
yeah,
So they're also your Oxford shoes.
yeah.
Very nice. Well, I just like that. Creative recreation.
I
Does
don't know
that
what it
mean
means.
anything to you?
No, doesn't mean anything. It could mean
You're
anything.
having fun and you're creating at the same time. It's basically what we're doing right now and what I do in all of my life.
Yeah, so this is the
I like
first podcast I've done where I wanted just like not teaching or talking about law of attraction. I wanted like just pub talk banter.
See what happens.
So this is the first one.
How's
so
it
thank you
gone
very
so
much.
far?
Fucking, why did I come to Oxford?
Stella. Hey.
Fucking awful. Like, just didn't have the flow.
Terrible.
Like, didn't have the accents.
I didn't have. You
Didn't
kept
have the
falling out of
singing
your.
voice. Didn't have the acting. So no, it's a bit of a.
So I'm a failure then.
I wouldn't say a failure. Just a. You just failed. You're not a failure. You just failed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Oh God, that's the worst thing. I hate when people.
I'm just saying you
say
hate
that.
me.
No.
Basically what you're saying.
No, it's just not going to work, is it? You're not going to create any positive change out of that, are you?
No.
At all.
It makes you feel worse. It's like, I could hate you, but I really fucking hate you. It's like, just say you hate me, like, to my face, rather than
just let it
cut the bullshit and like soften it up and like put some glitter on it and say, but I'm disappointed.
I hate you, but I don't.
This is why children have problems when they're older. They hate their siblings and they don't speak.
It's so true though.
It is true.
Those little things.
You gave my sister always a cherry with her ice cream. You never gave me a cherry because you said it gave me ADHD and I was too active. What
about her?
Yeah, like you see that as like favoritism.
Yeah.
She's the cherry girl. I got the cherry. Fuck you.
Have you got siblings?
Yeah.
Okay. And?
Yeah, I got one dog.
Okay. Are you close?
Yeah. Like we're very similar. Like we don't need to speak because we've just had everything in our childhood, which is parent love. So we speak when we need to speak. She gives me facials every now and then, but there's no.
Oh, I saw her. You sent me a video of her.
Did I?
What's her name? Misty?
Millie? That was the dog.
Yeah.
Speaking about my sister.
Oh, sorry.
She's not the dog. Well, she looks like a dog.
So you do have siblings?
She looks like a dog, but she's
my question.
I did. I had a sister. First of all, I said I had a dog. Then I said I had a sister.
Right, so you do have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not Millie?
No. Do you think Millie gives me facials?
Yes.
Head back, please.
Okay, so redo that whole thing.
So my sister gives me facials sometimes. We're very similar. In fact, you said, are you similar? You think I'm talking about the dog? Yeah, we've got 4 legs. We've got a same spot on our back, a black spot, and we love.
Top left.
We love bakers. And we love it when we get given a sausage.
We really like walks.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, sister, we get on. To the point there's nothing to say because when you have everything from childhood, you don't have this longing need for something.
Communication and connection.
Yeah, because we just have it, but we can speak about anything whenever we want. But just no need.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really
Just
cool.
give me a facial, 20 quid, fantastic.
Excellent.
Facials are normally like 70.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're very expensive. So if you go to like my sister, 20 quid.
Cool. I should look her up.
She's not in the directory. Chinese therapist, Bracknell.
Chinese therapist?
Well, I'm half Singapore.
Oh, okay.
I'm quarter Chinese, half Singapore. Well, the
cool.
quarter goes into the half, and I'm half English.
I'm sorry.
Half English,
Yeah.
Singapore.
Okay.
In that Singapore, there is Scottish, Sri Lankan, and Chinese,
Sick.
and some Thai or something. I don't know.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's a good combo, I feel. Nice one. Okay.
Although
So she's taken on the cultural roots and embraced them and.
No, when I made a joke about Chinese, I can't even remember, but it was just a joke about Chinese. No, we don't follow any shit.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm about.
Got lost there.
Just talking nonsense.
Well, that's all right. That's allowed, isn't it?
The king of bullshit.
You. It's not something you'd want to be the king of, though, is it? Someone's having a tour.
Yeah, it's like, is university? Yeah, I thought when you said you were studying, I was like, I thought you finished uni, and then you're like, no, I work.
I'm studying?
Yeah.
When did I say I was studying?
No, I thought you said you weren't at uni anymore, and then I was like, why is she in the library? Because normally, like, students that go to the library.
Because libraries are a public space.
Yeah.
They're a great office, you know. People should embrace their libraries more.
Do you prefer having to get out of bed to go to the library as opposed to just like lounging around the house and then just sitting down?
No, I think it depends on the work that I do. So because I do lots of different things, sometimes I'll stay home for one deadline. So if it's like a big project, and I'll stay home because it's something that involves video, for example, so I can't like comfortably do it in a shared space. Whereas, and then I'd have a translation, which is just me and a screen, for example, or.
So a deadline is when someone's given you like a video and you need to take off the words on it?
No, a deadline is when you have to deliver the result of any job that they've allocated to you or asked you for. So if a deadline is like, I want this by Monday, 6 p.m. I have to do whatever that is by Monday, 6 p.m. if I've taken it, if I've said okay.
And are these people like people who come to you, or do you have to source them?
Combination. Now I'm in a place where I get too much work offered to me.
Really?
Yeah. About 6 months ago, I was still at the beginning, so it was a lot more reaching out and looking for projects and all of this, and that's kind of how I went into voiceover stuff and things as well. How are we doing?
Just
Hydrating.
yeah. This is
That's a good
got
one.
this my birthday. It basically says
Morning.
so right now I'm a
Afternoon.
bit delayed actually. Got to catch up.
Right, focus on
Got to
that.
chug.
and
Yeah,
I'll
go on talk.
Yeah, so 6 months ago I was still at the beginning and things were, doing fine, just having to reach out more, look for work more. And now I've got like...
to reach out, I came in for love.
That is a tune. And then now, like very soon after that, things picked up and I've got like a series of suppliers that I work for, but everything is on my terms. So
Do you invoice them?
yeah.
Are you
so
VAT registered?
No, not yet.
Have you heard of something called the flat rate scheme?
Yes.
Conversation ended. So basically, I've got an app on my phone, right? It's like freelance. Have you heard of Fiverr? And also there's another one which is just for writing. You might have heard of
Okay.
it. Anyway,
Freezy?
no. Anyway, I had to like type a little essay, but it's the same type of thing. They send you stuff and you just type it. Anyway, doesn't come back to me.
Rev. Yeah, just that's transcribing work. But yeah, so like I went freelance almost exactly a year ago now, give or take a couple of weeks. And so in the first 3 months it was much more external, and then since then it's been people come to me with offers and I say yes or no.
You need to start getting commission from. So basically, because you've got too much work, you need to find someone else, give them the work and take 15%.
That's what I do.
You?
Yeah, old colleagues of mine. So I used to work inside translation agencies, allocating work to freelance translators, and we became friends and all of this, and now I work with them sometimes, and it's like an exchange, you know. So it's nice. It's a good community. It's a good way to have. It's a good way to live. So I'm happy with it. Yeah.
What time do you get up? Same time every day?
Pretty much. Yeah, 7 is my natural wake-up time.
What time do you go to bed?
Depends, 10, 11.
So you get 8 at least, but sometimes 9.
Yeah. Sometimes it depends, because if I've got an early deadline, so sometimes I'll leave things because I'm too tired in the evening and I know that it has to be delivered by 9 a.m. European time, for example, then it means I have
Well,
to
there's a
finish
client in like another country?
Yeah, most of mine are Italian, French, Spanish. There's only one in the UK. Two
You
in
speak
the UK
Spanish?
at the moment. Yeah, I grew up in Spain. So I lived there for 18 years and then moved to...
18 years.
18 years. And then moved to Liverpool for uni. So that was my first experience of like full-time.
So you were Spanish then? Spanish citizen?
Yes. Yeah. I don't have the passport though. That's my next...
What, Spanish passport or English?
Spanish passport. I only have the British one at the moment.
Oh, so you have a British passport? You just lived in Spain?
Yeah, no, my parents are English.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I grew up in Spain for 18 years. So then when you get past, I think it was 10 at the time, you get citizenship, but you don't have the passport because you have to apply for that and all of this. So then we got the passport and then I left the country and now I want to renew the passport, but I can't because I haven't got a permanent residence anymore. Family move.
Have you got like family relatives out there with like a house along the beach or something?
Not anymore. I used to. Not anymore. So basically I need to go back to Spain or somewhere that will take me as a resident so I can get a passport because I want to be in the EU, please. Anyway, should we not talk about that?
So I thought to say that the things that are banned on all podcasts are politics, religion, Brexit, global warming. Apart from that, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so much positive stuff to vibe on. I'll just speak about something that is 50-50.
Yeah, no, 100%. I know, that's fine. But I would like to find another place to get my second passport from that is not the UK. Anyway.
Jerusalem. Africa! Jamaica!
I mean, yeah.
Brazil!
Brazil would be sick.
Venezuela!
Venezuela.
Boston!
Boston's not a country.
New York!
Not a country either.
Italia!
Italia! I did almost, actually.
South Africa!
Yes.
Yeah.
Ow. Sorry, I've got an itchy bit. So that was part. So these marks and stuff were part of the rash I told you about.
Oh, not like a little mosquito's biting you.
Nope. So they got all like big and angry. But
See,
they're going now.
my sister has a milk allergy. Well, not milk, because she's lactose intolerant.
Right.
So she can eat stuff, won't die, but she gets like pregnant belly. So we used to always go out for dinner, and like there's obviously like cream or whatever in the meal. She used to have like a pregnant belly, like proper
painful.
like.
Yeah,
like how does she do that?
No, it's painful. I've had that before, different reasons, but yeah.
And then like we stopped having like stuff dairy in the house, so cheeses became like lactose intolerant. Milk became this fucking probiotic milk, which isn't just normal cow's milk. So now my parents are both like, we've all lost weight, right? We've all got like, we all feel healthier because it does bring you, animal protein brings you down, takes energy.
Well, it's hormones as well, isn't it? You're taking on their hormones and their energy and their lifestyle. And all this.
They had antibiotics from the farmer, just because his steak would have been like a nice bit juicier. Then we have that. Antibiotics kills our microbiome, and then we get ill when we have things like lectins in like carbs, and then I get rash, which should be gone by now. I only scratched it a little bit, I couldn't resist. Apart from that, I was like, fucking, yeah.
Little scratches do no harm.
I mean, it's nice to scratch it, yeah, but then afterwards you're left with like...
Regret it.
Yeah.
Immediate regret. Yeah.
Because I've had like 6 bites here, and I was scratching them, and now I've got like 6 red dots.
Oh no.
So like, if you can resist like 2 days,
it's better.
It's fine. Otherwise,
It's really good.
it just, because then you scratch it off the scab and it's itchy again.
Yeah,
Eventually, you have to
gets
scratch it so much that it just doesn't itch.
Do you know what's good though? Is people being a bit more conscious now of like everything that's in food that isn't just the food. So like pesticides, antibiotics, hormones.
Let me show you my my lunch.
Oh, okay.
I have the same meal every day, right?
Every day?
Yeah, every day. I fast till 12, right, every day, and I have the same thing every day. It did look a bit nicer when I put it in, it's because it's been in my bag. So, I didn't have time to boil an egg. You can have that if you want, because you're a bird. Anyway, so you've got dark chocolate, which is high in polyphenols, right? Brazil nuts.
Very good.
Olives.
Love 'em.
Macadamians.
They're so good.
Walnuts. Pumpkin seed. Sesame seed. No. Sunflower seed.
Yeah.
Ham, because the salmon wasn't open. I didn't want to open that because there was a bit of ham left.
Pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. Egg is normally boiled, but didn't have time. So I put it in a pan, mixed it, and it was done.
Sweet.
No, it's not sweet, sour. This is all sour. It's not sweet.
No, I mean sweet as
I
in
know,
grape.
I'm just kidding. And yeah, it's basically it. And that lasts me all until my mum cooks the main meal, which could be anything.
So your main meal's in the evening?
Well, like she'll cook like spag bowl or whatever she's cooking.
But like your main, your family meals in the evening?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
When do you have your family meal?
Well, I don't live with my family.
Oh.
But probably lunch. Oh no! He's out, he's offline.
Call the director. We have
Cut!
We have a sound issue.
We got a situation.
Where's Dave? Dave, we
Dave,
need you.
I told you, you got...
I said clip it to his top.
Don't you let him out of your sight. He's got to be on it.
We need to get these wireless things, man.
I was saying to Joel the other day, like...
But he says we're on a budget and I can't afford wireless mics.
I said, look on Amazon.
It's not bringing in any money. We can't afford them. He tried the Prime.
We're on a tight budget here, y'all. We can't just freaking throw the cordless mics everywhere. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my diet. Same thing every day.
That's very
12
cool.
o'clock. I'm like, sometimes I fast till like 2. Depends if I'm hungry or not. So 16.
So when do you wake up?
I wake up every day, it's a daydream, everything's in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow, but I'm in too deep. And not a killer but... Huh?
What is that song?
Dizzy Rascal Bonkers.
Oh yeah! Okay.
Bonkers. So, if I go to bed at 11, I wake up about 7-8 hours. If I go to bed at 12, 7-8 hours. So for example, last night was 11, woke up at 7.
Okay.
8, 9, 10, yeah. So basically, between 7 and 8 hours. If I've thought about stuff the day before, a lot of brain activity, I need like 9 hours. If I've just been meditating or not thinking about shit, then I can literally do 7. It's amazing. If you think about stuff, you need more sleep. It's amazing. And yet people think excessively and they don't even get 7 hours
They
sleep.
don't get enough. Yeah, but that's a combination of physical and mental exercise. You know, you've got to get it right. So you meditate every day, do you?
So if I'm not thinking, I'm in meditation, which is just no brain activity. So it's not like...
Neutral, yeah.
It's just aware, like observing.
Yeah.
So technically it's meditation. But if I'm thinking about like, how can I make money or something, then I'm using a lot of toxins in the brain and they need to be removed whilst I sleep.
Toxins all over the place. Yeah. I'm the same. Do you meditate in the morning or the evening? Or is it not conscious? It's just...
Well, when I take a shit, I'm very, very focused. No, so like, I actually need to make more time. Like I used to like make a specific slot, like 10 minutes or whatever. Or I was in the jacuzzi, I used to sit on the chute.
Jacuzzi.
Yeah, like
Nice
the water chute, and I used to meditate for 10 minutes. So yeah, it's something I'm aware of. Like when I'm walking, just being aware this is now a no thinking zone, as opposed to just looking and observing.
Yeah.
That I do need to do more often because I have been slacking.
Okay. Well, that's all right. So easy. So easy, it's already happened.
Yeah, we can stop podcast at any point.
Do you want to stop?
I don't mind.
I'm just like really good at chatting, so...
Oh, well, we'll just
we'll just carry
keep it going. And just stop when you want to stop.
No, I like talking about people's practices, you know? Not just meditation practices, but, you know, how we create structure in our lives.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to put any topics on. Because life doesn't work with
Like
the calendar.
Yeah,
It's now.
yeah.
So I don't do, let's go to the pub Tuesday, because it just doesn't exist. Flu could get you by then, and I would have wasted this now on Tuesday because I had you in the calendar. Because I told my mate, who was in the past, that I was busy in the future. And then if it was in the now, I could have done it, but because I thought I was going with you, because I put it in the calendar,
But
you fucking died of flu, and you fucked off elsewhere. Now I'm at home.
Screwed.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah.
Should have said, forget the calendar. I'm here now.
Yeah, so and you know, life works in the moment based on energies now, so you can't book things on the calendar because just shit happens.
Well, I think ideally that's how you'd live. But obviously,
How
if
the
we
world
hadn't scheduled, we wouldn't have managed to be in the same room at the same time.
Like modern
same
world,
day.
you need to schedule,
Yeah.
even if it's not set in stone.
I just think that all of it, and I mean all of it, is about balance, not just.
Oh yeah.
And you know, you've got to know that you have an infinite amount of time, and that you know you can your optimal state probably manifest instantaneously, etc. But understand that the situation in which you find yourself is not conducive to you doing that right now. You know, as in this now. So you got to balance that power that you have and that knowledge that you have with the physical reality, you know, and it's tricky, but this is why I find it interesting to talk to people about, you know, how they do that, you know, because a lot of people find a lot of power in conscious meditation, a lot of people find power in like physical, going to the gym every day and having that as their structure, for example.
Now, what questions do you want to ask about routine and structure?
No, I just, not necessarily precise questions, I like talking about it.
Oh, well, I don't have any curtains, I don't sleep with a pillow. I wake up naturally,
Nice.
between 7 and 8 hours, go bed at the
Nice.
same time, wake up at the same time. I fast from 8 till 12, I have one meal.
I want to know about the fasting thing.
So fasting slows down the aging process because a gene which activates aging is activated by food. So if you like starve, it's like a bug.
Yeah.
If you've got an illness, they say don't eat, because every time you eat, you feed the bug. So if you let the bug just die, then it has less power. So the gene is basically turned off when you're on fasting.
Okay.
Also, because I live on a ketogenic diet, energy comes through ketosis through my kidney, as opposed to like carbs and
Acid breakdown.
yeah. So so yeah, it uses that energy stored in my kidney or liver, so I don't need to have constant food. So my energy levels are the same because it's got what it needs. It's got the actually correct fuel that it needs. So I can like just fast till 12 because I'm already using that in my is it liver? Where's it stored? The arsehole. It's stored in the arsehole basically, and it just goes there when you want it. Can't remember if it's kidney or liver. Liver's the water. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's somewhere in my body.
No, it's probably because kidneys is for liquid and liver is for toxins.
Yeah, maybe it's liver. Anyway, the food's stored in my liver, one of the organs, and yeah, my energy levels stay exactly the same. Hence why I look like 20 because I don't really eat much.
Oh, that's interesting. I like it. Cool. No, because I used to do basically intermittent fasting, just not eat until until 12. But then for when I went back into full-time work, and that's just not. No,
you have to eat before because then lunchtime's at 3 and then you can't just keep going to get water and a banana. They're like, you're eating tuna in here again, you fuck off. I'm like, I need tuna because it's got protein in it.
Yeah. Leave me alone, it's my neutral diet.
You keep walking past the person to get another water and she's like, can you stop walking past me? You're distracting me.
It's like, I need exercise.
You're bringing you into the office, you're becoming a distraction, Amy. The colleagues have been complaining about you. Keep your chair keep squeaking as you walk to the kitchen.
Just get yourself a fucking water bottle.
Have breakfast like every other normal person. Have a bowl of muesli, okay, and bring some crackers for lunch.
No, because they would. But why don't bosses give that sort of advice to employees? You know, you see people who are like really sad and really obviously need good nutrition, and that's not the advice that a boss feels that they should give. You know, if I was a boss, I would make recommendations to people. Just be like, just take a day off. You don't look so good. Take a day off.
Your name is like Amy, yeah?
No, Emily.
Emily. Amy is the other person, right? Nico, there's 2 people, and I've got 2 people on Instagram, you and her, but because I don't do names, because I don't care about the name's just irrelevant.
It's irrelevant,
It's just people and energy. I don't take a conscious decision to learn names because it doesn't mean jack shit. Anyway, well, I was going to say why you AIMEE as opposed to AMY, but you're not Amy, you're Emily. Conversation's relevant.
That's all right. Now she's got a spoiler of what she's going to get us in her one.
She's like, by the way, did you see podcast number 4? Yeah, are you going to ask me why I spelled my name like, yeah? Well, that's because I like to be different and unique and stand out. Fantastic.
Excellent answer. I'll laugh if that's what she said.
I was going over my head like, okay, Amy or Emily? Both ends in Lee or E. Take a risk.
Starts with an F, ends with an E. Yeah.
No, don't you know names? Like, I know Nico's name because I speak to him. Yes, it's just irrelevant. Like, things like that mean so much to someone who they want it to mean. Like, she forgot my name. Like, how dare he? How rude. It's like, you don't understand. It's just the sound to recognise that person's cool. Really is irrelevant.
It's like, you know when people whistle for
I don't care if people fucking, I don't care, like, call me fucking John.
All right, John, I will.
Good, thanks. Cheers, Paula.
Nice to meet you.
Now, Paula's sicky when you go to work tomorrow. Tell your boss you need to be home to make breakfast because it's not convenient when you're at the office and fucking Sally's on her chair squeaking.
Sally. I don't know any Sallys. Well, maybe I don't know if I know any Sallys. Not yet.
Anyway, what were you saying? I was waffling on.
What was I saying? I don't remember.
People, names, how they get offended if you forget their name
or. That was saying that.
Oh. Oh.
It's all right. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I got nothing. What's that from? That's from a film.
I don't really didn't really used to watch many films growing up.
No, same, neither did I.
I was too busy thinking about how to
but it's interesting
make £1 million.
It's like, people spend so much time watching stuff.
My dad stopped watching Netflix stuff now because when he goes to bed at like 12, 1 o'clock, I got him to watch Power and he says, right, I'm not watching it anymore because he watches one, it's like fucking 1:30. He's like, oh, just another one. Yeah. And he doesn't want me to teach him how to use the coffee machine because he will just keep having coffees.
That's smart of him though.
So now every time I come down for me, I'm like, do you want a coffee? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, but then he can't make, that's a good way to stop himself from.
I'm like, Dad, there's a new Power thing, there's a new episode. He's like, oh no,
don't talk to me about it.
Yeah. Like right now, right? I got here at 12, it's like, 1:30?
Don't know.
So I fasted since 8 o'clock last night.
Wow, that's not bad. But
I do find that if you drink water, when you get like the feeling sick feeling, It neutralises the stomach acids. So actually, I had a bag of crisps on the train. Some guy came past, was like, "Can I get some crisps, sir?" Yes, those was £1. So I had a nibble.
So you haven't
No, it was 10 to 12.
Okay.
So it's basically 12.
Right.
Because I'd eat at 12.
Right.
But normally I have that at 12.
Right, okay.
So that was it.
So you haven't eaten yet today?
No, that's what I'm saying. I've not eaten since 8 o'clock last night.
Okay.
This is an 18-hour fast, apart from the crisps, but it doesn't really count.
It's not really.
No,
Yeah,
it's not really food,
it's
is
gone
it?
like that.
No.
Dust.
Yeah, I've already farted that out. It's travelled through.
So that's what that shit you went to have
Exactly.
earlier was. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a crisp coming through. I need to make room for the olives and the nuts and the bird food and the chocolate.
Went through like that.
Yeah, this is a litre.
Crazy.
How much you drink a day?
Not enough. I have probably 1.5, 2 litres.
Nico
About
showed me
8
his filter, his water filter. So for my birthday, I got money, and my parents got me this and the water filter. So now every day I fill up the filter and I use this.
Yeah.
After him give me a water tasting session. So yeah, honestly, that filter really does change
It's so
the taste of
important.
water.
It is. It's not just the taste that it's changing, though. You really.
Yeah. It goes from like non-metal and iron and blood, like water fountain at school.
Tin.
Yeah, tin. It's like blood, awful. And it feels like just bottled water. It's amazing. Just like some, whatever the fuck it is in it, like the filter system.
Carbon
Yeah.
filter. Yeah.
And he put his like little patterns. Like
They're important.
like that it is true. Like incredibly true. Like whether it's somebody observing that as a nice pattern and the positive energy goes there, someone acknowledging that's a demon, bad energy. That energy is there. If you could see it under like an aura light, whatever, and you'd see how it is affects the water. So as stupid as it sounds, how a little picture of Pikachu versus a picture of a monk can change anything, because it does.
Absolutely. And that's to do with your positive associations and all of this.
And I do believe that is partly because you're expecting it.
Yeah.
Like it's both, but
Self-fulfilling.
But also because there is science to it as well. Like if I didn't know, I'm pretty sure there would still be a taste. Somewhere along the line.
Yeah, well, the initial filtering would still be there, right? Which is not the
Like
energy
the
filtering.
water tastes so pure when I tasted
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Like proper. Like
Clean, fresh.
Yeah, like when you have a glass before bed, and you wake up during the night and it's like gone off. It's just not gone off. It's like
Oh, you do that? I have bottles.
Yeah. So I used to like put like lime cordial or something in it, because when I was thirsty at night time, it used to taste like just I can't explain it. It's like gone off.
Dusty?
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
I've never been someone to bring a bottle. So now when I wake up and I have this in the bottle, it's as pure and fresh as it was when I went to bed.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't need to have lime anymore.
And then you're sending that positive energy, like you have that drink and you think how good it tastes. And that's literally giving yourself positive energy.
Yes, correct. So now I drink this, I'm like, this is so much healthier than the filtered sewage water out in that tap, because it is sewage water through loads of like nuts shit. And it's amazing when I taste this compared to the other one. It's the same bloody water, but it just tastes pure and soft and like just lovely. Like you can feel it like purifying your body.
Yeah. No,
even if it is in the mind, it's like
so
fresh, like ocean water. Like.
Well, we forget that we're 70% water.
Yeah.
So you might as well make it the good stuff.
Yeah, and our brain's like made up of all the water. You feed it like metal. How does it respond to metal? How does it respond to Red Bull?
Badly.
Starts to fly.
It happens.
Let me out! Let me out! I'm gonna go! Calm down, brain. Let me out! I'm flying! No, you're not. It's in your mind. I am the mind, you cunt! That's the point! I'm the fucking mind! Let me out! Mind your language, mate. Fuck you! Don't tell me to mind anything. I don't belong here.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think it's crucial. I think that
I'm like to my mum, make sure you fill this back up when you use it, and make sure you always use this when you put water in the kettle. Because it doesn't seem crucial, or like it would have an importance. Like the whole of the world uses tap water. We've also all got fucking diseases, majority of them. So
how did that happen?
Yeah, exactly. So like all the things we're putting in us is like all issues, diseases are from like what we eat and what we drink. Like majority of it, like it gets past the wall of your gut. Immune defense, fucking Crohn's, diabetes, all that nonsense. So yeah, it's amazing. Like like when you're boiling the vegetables, all that bullshit is going into the broccoli.
Yeah.
And over time, how does a body react with metals as opposed to no metals? Like, it may not have a massive difference, but it has difference, and that causes other issues.
Yeah.
Like, you walk through security in an airport and you start to bleep because you've got a load of metal in you. And they say, sir, can you bend over, please? I said, I've not got anything in me. Sir, you bleep. We need to just check. I drink tap water. Yeah? Please, look. Filter, iron, okay? Here's my little strip. When I pissed on it, it's got metals come up, okay? Because I wasn't in ketosis then, and I had a keto diet, and I
Is this an actual thing? Like, did this actually happen?
No, this is me just talking nonsense.
Right.
But when you're in a ketogenic diet, your body goes into ketosis, which means when you piss on like a strip, it comes up with like your alkali level or something. So when your body's in ketosis,
pH level.
Yeah. When your body's in it, it comes up saying like 7, and when you're not, it's just like whatever.
Less.
Yeah.
7's neutral.
Yeah. I don't know if it's even pH, but basically it says that you're burning fats in you.
No, that makes sense.
Which is good.
Because on a normal diet, as in like our culturally adopted normal diet, which
KFC,
is
McDonald's.
Yeah, well, you know, carbs, whatever, but carb heavy. Your urine would be more acidic because of the amount of toxins in there.
Yeah.
So it would be a pH level.
Yeah.
So you'd be on like what, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and then pH like neutral is ideally what water has, but actually if you test it nowadays, it's not pH neutral. But anyway, so then your urine is functioning as it should, which is literally just getting rid of excess, not necessarily getting rid of any toxins, because you're not putting toxins in the first place.
Exactly.
Voila!
Yeah, so like animals, they used to, migrate to find the berries, and then they used to burn off the calories to find more berries. Now we're just like sitting on a fat ass eating carbs. Carbs aren't supposed to be in our body, so they're like, fuck it, put it to one side, like can't deal with this shit now, just put it over there. And we're getting fatter, and then that's causing so much other shit that we have no idea. And then we go to the gym to burn it off, it's not doing jack shit.
Well, it's just blocking, like you're just blocking all of your system.
It's like a blocked pipe.
Yeah.
If you're on ketosis, it's that flow of burn it, use it, burn it, use it. Nowadays, the pipe's blocked, and there's like blocks over there as well, so it's like this massive like pile up on Terminal 3 at Heathrow, the luggages and all the suitcases are flying off everywhere. Yeah, cars going on bloody hard shoulder.
Get out of my way!
Yeah, we're getting fat. And I believe that we only get wrinkly because our skin has stretched due to being fat.
Okay.
Like, if you look at like junglemen or tribesmen, right? They're like really old.
Oh, you mean like body?
Yeah. We only get wrinkly because aging, I'm studying this at the moment, aging is classed as a disease because it's basically what we've created by eating and drinking and a lifestyle and our culture. So if we lived a pure life, we wouldn't be wrinkly. So there's aging internally, but then there's aging on the outside. So if, for example, you eat really bad or you're really fat, when you lose that weight, your skin's going to be saggy and wrinkly.
Yeah.
That's classed as old age. But then if you eat really good, your skin's really good and it's really tight. So when you fast, you slow down the aging process. That gene isn't activated when you are fasting. So again, it's down to food. So if you're not fat, your skin's not going to stretch. Therefore, it's not going to lose its elasticity when you lose that weight. Like if you go to the gym now, when you're older, all these bodybuilders, they're going to have really saggy tits because that muscle had to stretch that skin, and now there's no muscle there. You've just got skin, and that can't lose its. It's not like as elasticity. Whatever the fuck that word is, as it was. So now it's just like a balloon. You blow up a balloon.
I can't.
You blow up a balloon, and and now it's really like loose and like saggy bollocks, and you can't get that back. Hence why there's no such thing as aging. Like you die, like the tree dies and it runs out of nutrients, when it runs out of light, runs out of food.
Okay.
We don't just die because of all these diseases. It's basically wrinkles. I believe you get wrinkles because of skin stretching, which is because of eating.
And you don't think it's like more prevalent in some seasons, for example, than in others? So like your skin is drier in the winter because it's colder, so it's not taking in as much moisture, so it's not as plump and healthy, and that's why people...
So there's like sun, water, environment. What I'm trying to say to you, it's like decisions. Like we can take decisions to stop the wrinkles.
Yeah, for
it's
sure,
not just you're going to get wrinkles, so I don't need to fucking do this. It's you're getting wrinkles because you're not getting enough sun, you're not getting enough sleep. Like even lying on your face sleeping, you're wrinkling up your face.
Yeah, of course you are.
Like, it doesn't seem like it, but you're just drawing, like, pushing blood to the cells and
like
squashing them, and then
365 times
squashing
over.
the blood cells, and then like it just dies, and then like all this thing contributes to
the result
wrinkles.
that is aging.
Yeah. Like, you see these fat people who like get a biop or whatever, and then they have to get the skin removed because they've got this excess skin. Like, you can't just burn that off because that's not fat inside. That's skin. The only way that's going is if it like reforms its elasticity, whatever the word is, or you cut it off. Yeah, my mum has the internal body age of a 36-year-old, and she's 55.
Blimey, well done her.
So I'm trying to explain to her that there's no such thing as age. If everyone her age now is getting diseases, cancers, strokes, dying, which they are because that happens at like 50, you're not one of them because their lifestyle is different to your lifestyle. So don't think because they're dying, oh, I'm next. You know, you start thinking like that, you'll fucking become them.
You will, of course you will.
But yeah, she's 55. She's 19 years younger in her body. Like, there was TV programs where they go,
Amazing.
remember those programs where the doctor does like an internal age thing? So they take blood, they take your diet, your heart, whatever. Some people are like 30 with a body of a 50-year-old because they eat really bad and shit. I'm 55, body of a 36-year-old. So I said, if you're going to die at 90, because grandparents have died at 90, but you've got the body of a 36-year-old, you can add on.
You're doing fine.
As
60 years?
No, like 50, 36 is 14 years difference.
14 years,
So if you're 90, but your body's actually 14 years younger, you're going to die at 104. Make sense?
Yeah, because you add on the time that you're physically
And I said, if you come across like skeleton in Egypt, and you say, oh, some migrant kid's come over, he says he's 18 because he wants free healthcare, and you know he's probably like 30, you take the bone, right? Or you take some like blood sample and you kind of, okay, this bone is of
this long.
Yeah, this old.
Yeah.
So take away like, he was born in Israel, he's born on this day, that doesn't mean jack shit. He dies when he dies. The internal age is when you die, not because the fucking government says you're 60 now, you should be getting cancer, you should be dying because fucking healthcare...
It's time!
Healthcare runs out at fucking 60, we can't afford your shit, so you better take these meds so you can have more issues and then you die. We'll say you're coughing for 15 grand, okay? Stuff like that. I've lost my train of thought. Waffling on.
That's all right. You were talking about the migrant kid who comes and...
Yeah, basically, internal age. Aging isn't the outside, as people think, like age, you're looking old, it's inside.
Oh, for sure.
And it has no connection.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
if you think like, oh, fucking all my schoolmates, they're dying of cancer, it's almost my time, you're going to mentally give up and think, well, there's not long left, I'm going to fucking give up. Well, I want to cut the grass if I'm going to die like fucking next week. Cut the grass, mate, because if you don't cut the grass, you're going to die anyway. Cut the grass, you'll be like,
the grass is going to be fucked as
it's a nice bit of grass, I'm going to cut it next week, and you'll live till next week. So people who get told like they've got like, they get told they've got cancer and they've got like 4 months to live. They've died themselves. The doctor could say 2 years and you're mentally will die in 2 years. The doctor could say 3 weeks. And you give up in your brain 3 weeks. So whatever the person says is what you're working towards, like a goal, like your deadline for your work. I need to get this in by next week. You'll do it. But if it was 3 months, you'd do it. If it's a day, you'd do it. But you make adjustments along the way. So never listen to anything the doctor says, basically. It's not his fault. He's just doing what he's been taught.
He's been trained.
It's not his fault. He wants he's a cares for people. He doesn't understand the whole thing, that the problems are people and solutions are created by people who create the problem.
Yeah, it's so true.
So I respect you, Doc, but I'm not going to die in 2 years. Okay, I don't have cancer. It doesn't exist. My cells will reproduce when I go to Thailand and I live in the ocean. I'll come back. You say it's a miracle, but is it a miracle really? Nah.
It's just me.
Yeah. You think your textbook's outdated, mate?
Check it. I'll write the next one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So what degree have you got? University of Life?
Yeah.
And you think you're telling me, I'm telling you, I've studied for 9 years at doctors.
Look at me.
I'm telling you that you're going to die because you've got cancer and you need to get chemo, and you're saying, no, I fucking don't. You crazy? Yes.
Yes, I am.
And you're a cunt.
No, I mean, there is a place for medicine, for sure. But I think people have got far too used to going to medicine first.
Yeah, people just like, that's why the NHS is flooded.
Oh, I feel shit. Must go to the doctor. It's like, no, just understand in how do you feel shit? Is it in your mind, in your heart, in your where? Where is it? focusing on that, what do you think it's come from? That's probably where it's come from because you're thinking that it comes from it. So it must be from there. So why is that making you feel shit and what should you do about it? Fine. Solution. Bye, doctor. You're fine.
You know, like the NSH things, like there's
NHS.
too many people, like they're all in the corridor. Well, the answer, it's not that there's too much disease or there's not enough staff, not enough money. It's just every fucking person has a fucking dot or a little spot on their arm. They have this fucking, it's so dependent and they go there, wait over there.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them I think have like I'm not delegitimizing people's illnesses because obviously I don't know enough about what they, but I think people don't look at themselves often enough to prevent their physical state from getting to that point.
Exactly.
For them to go in and be like, help me.
It's just everyone's eating all this shit and drinking all this shit, doing all this, that's normal. And then there's a problem.
Yeah.
Medicine for the problem. Well, no, you fucking idiot. It's because you were doing that.
You can avoid the problem.
Do you think having a kebab every Friday is healthy? Do you think having wine at 10 o'clock before bed is healthy?
Yes, good for my heart.
No wonder you've got Crohn's. But anyway, here's some medication.
Just take this, you'll
take
be
it
fine.
morning and night.
You won't, you'll just be back to the point you were 2 weeks ago when you didn't have a cold. Do you know what I mean?
Because you're still eating your kebab at night time.
It's just where you were before.
Yeah, you're still eating your kebab, you're still drinking at bedtime.
You carry on
and I'll
with your
see you next
kebabs.
week with the new upgrade of our medicine, also increased by £4.
Yeah, exactly, because it's new.
But because I'm going to have the Tonight Show funded by pharmaceuticals, I endorse it. Because money comes first.
Other medicines are available.
Yeah. Vitamin C, chewy vitamin C.
Yeah.
Do you remember, I may be small, I may be sweet, I may be...
Is this going to be something I didn't know because I wasn't here at the time?
Probably, yeah. Basically, it was a ringtone.
Okay.
You know, like Angry Frog, Crazy Frog?
I do, but I don't know that one.
Maybe they didn't have it in Spain. Maybe they
No,
didn't
they
have
had
phones
Crazy
in
Frog.
Spain. Because they were too busy living life on the beach free.
Back in the dark.
Digging holes, going through caves. Shitty phone
that
indoors.
was us. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the beach, there's loads of caves and you explore and the rocks and like diving in.
Yeah, but
That's freedom.
Madrid's in the middle,
Oh,
so no sea.
so just
It's
the
close
stream.
to lots. No, it's got mountains and shit, and like mountain streams and mountain rivers. We used to swim in the river. Great.
Is it warm?
Not all the time. It's always sunny. Like it can be super cold, but you get the sunshine, and that's my favourite.
Did you ever have Sunny D, the drink?
No. Yes. Yes. How did that?
You said sunny.
Sunny. Sunny. Yesterday.
Sunny as a rock, and now I'm sunny. That's a different song, you twat, and it's not even sunny, it's solid. Okay, bloody lyrics up now.
Bloody lyrics.
Sunny, yesterday and one, and in the sky.
Yeah. Tune. Should we end on that?
Yeah. I need to have my my olives and my nuts.
Me olives and me nuts.